was Joshuavan taking on Tatsuro Taira. Now, let me set the stage for this. You know, Joshuavan beats Alex Pantoja in the first round due to injury, and then now he's taking on an upcoming rising star, a Japanese athlete, Tatsuro Taira. Now, going into this fight, you know, we've seen Joshuavan get taken down a couple times when he's able to get back to his feet. But one thing that Tatsuro Taira does very well, and I said in the final predictions, is that when he gets people down, he's able to transition and be able to land some serious ground and pound. But he wasn't able to do it against Joshuavan. And I believe the reason why is because each time he take him down, mount is probably the worst position you can get on in mixed martial arts. Meaning that in order for you to do any damage, you got to posture up and you got to throw down strikes. And one of the things that Joshuavan was doing a good job is he was keeping his hands on his shoulders, and then each time he would pop the hips up, put him into butterfly guard. From butterfly guard, he would get up. And then one thing Tatsuro Taira kept doing was he kept like disengaging with Joshuavan. You know, I'm working with an athlete right now, and I said the one thing that's very weak in mixed martial arts right now that you do not see is a clinch game. Nobody gets to the clinch. Nobody fires off knees and elbows from the inside. You know, you look what I did to Henry Cejudo. You look what I did to Adrian Ramirez. You look what I did to Ali Bagatinov. You look what I did to John Dotson. It is a realm that nobody knows how to fight in mixed martial arts. Everybody, they either fight here in boxing, or they wrestle, or it's kickboxing. Nobody's like pop, 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 clinch, knee, elbow, move, pop, 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 and like hit from that area. And that's the one thing that I was kind of not confused, but I was like shaking my head. I was like, dude, you literally letting him up and you're separating from him. What the fuck are you doing? It's like, you let him up, keep the head and arm, you land knees, and then you drag him back down, you try to go for the choke, go behind him, and that's one thing that I just feel sometimes it's just missing in mixed martial arts. But let me get back to these gentlemen. But one thing that Joshuavan did a good job was he would get him to butterfly, he would get back to his feet, and each time he got back to his feet, he made it pay. He didn't open up a void like Tatsuro Taira did. Tatsuro Taira let him up, recreate the void, even though he wants to take down, and then he would have to redo it all over again. While he's trying to do it all over again, Joshuavan's landing a jab, cross, jab, 1-1-2. Beautiful work from Joshuavan. I think he probably has the best hands in the flyweight division when it comes to straight boxing, right? Like, his boxing is so good that, you know, he doesn't need to throw his kicks. He doesn't need to throw knees. He doesn't need to throw elbows. He doesn't need to shoot. He's, you know, pretty much one-dimensional about how he goes about his fight. But the combination 1-1-2 and then switching to the cross and then a body, and then he almost finished Tatsuro Taira, and I was screaming. I was like, go for the choke, because if he submits somebody that's a grappler, that just takes his stock so much higher in just the world of his roundness as a mixed martial artist, right? I was screaming like, just go for the finish. Then Tatsuro Taira came back, and he was doing a good job trying to push the pace, trying to, you know, get some type of momentum going, but Joshuavan was able to take him out in the 5th round, finish him, and absolutely amazing. And I was saying this before too. This is the perfect fight to prepare him for Alex Pantoja. Reason why is because Alex Pantoja is going to want to take him down. Now, Alex Pantoja is probably maybe a better grappler than Tatsuro Taira just because he has so many years under his belt as a black belt and fighting for so many years. But I think this is a perfect blueprint for Tatsuro Taira. Got mounted Joshuavan multiple times, right? It's like you get taken down jiu-jitsu and you get mounted, that's like 4 fucking points, and multiple times, right? Like, that's the most dominant position you get in jiu-jitsu. One of them, Tatsuro Taira mounted him 4 times. Now, if Pantoja is able to mount Joshuavan, what does that look like, right? It wasn't like Tatsuro Taira, the takedowns, pass and guard immediately, but he wasn't able to do something. So if I am Alex Pantoja, I'm looking at that fight and be like, okay, when I take down Joshuavan, we're not going to go mount. If we go mount, when he pops his hips, we're going to go to knee ride. When we go to knee ride, he's going to wrestle up. When he goes wrestling up, we got to look for a Darce or an anaconda choke because he's going to wrestle up, right? Those are the things that I would take away from that fight against Tatsuro Taira versus Joshuavan. Now, at the end of the day, congrats to Joshuavan. He looked absolutely amazing. Beautiful work, beautiful combination from the hands. I love his style. I'm starting to come to this point now where I can't expect everybody to be bop, high kick, fighting the clinch, blast a double leg, do a fireman carry. I can't expect anybody to do. I can't expect everybody to do that. But he did a very good job. Like I said, if he was able to stop Tatsuro Taira's takedown and not allow him to get any momentum whatsoever, he was going to beat Tatsuro.